How you meet your baby's needs in the first 2 years of life sets their nervous system for the rest of their life. Everything that they believe about themselves, everything about the way they interact with the world as an adult has its foundation in those first 2 years and their relationship with you and any other very close primary caregivers. If your baby is crying their heart out in a different room and sobbing and hiccuping and desperately trying to get you to come to them because someone who knows about babies, some expert somewhere, said that that was the way to get them to sleep through the night. What your baby is actually experiencing is abandonment in that moment. Plain and simple. And here's why. A baby doesn't have object permanence. They don't know you exist if they can't see you, touch you, feel you, smell you. They think they're all alone in the world by themselves. And yet for 100 years, we have had people telling mothers that babies should be left on their own to cry. Have you ever heard about the babies in Romania? In Romanian orphanages, there were huge government institutions where unwanted babies were dropped off. And what was eerie about walking through those places was that the babies didn't cry. The babies didn't cry because they had given up, because there weren't enough people to hold them or respond to their needs. And so they stopped trying. A crying baby still has hope that you will come, that you will respond, that they matter to someone, that they will receive care. A baby that stopped crying is a baby that's given up. A baby that no longer believes that someone is going to be there to meet their needs. When they did brain scans on some of those babies in those institutions, there were black spots in the scan where neurons should be. Your child is building thousands of millions of neural connections in their first 2 years. That's what they're designed to do, and every interaction with you feeds that development. Every need met in a timely manner feeds that development. Every need ignored or deferred feeds the conclusion that they don't matter and that the world is not a friendly place and not on their side. That's just neuroscience. That's what we know now. And what a lot of parents that I talk to have inherited is this not research-backed idea about how to take care of babies so that they are less inconvenient to the parents. You might have a mother or a grandmother or an auntie or some outdated book telling you these things. But I know that you didn't become a mom in order to not be inconvenienced by your baby. You didn't choose this so that you could sleep through the night. Nobody chooses that. You chose this because you wanted to have a child. You wanted to take care of someone. You wanted to take care of someone who was the product of love between you and your partner. Don't let someone tell you that after making that choice, that it's wrong to respond to that child that you love, out of instinct. Okay, here's the thing. You don't need me to tell you that a baby crying all alone is not a good situation. When you hear it, If you ever hear it, you know, your body knows. What science tells us is that you are right now being rewired, brain, physiology, everything to be maternal, to be protective, to be what this child needs in order to survive. That's just biology. And when you hear a baby crying, your whole body responds. Your breasts swell and leak with milk when someone else's baby cries after you've given birth, because everything in your physiology and in your brain knows what a baby needs. There is no problem with what you know as a mom. The problem is our culture, our society, generations of advice that contradict and undermine what you know, what moms know, what moms have always known. Your baby needs you to trust yourself, to trust those instincts, to act on what your body knows, to act on what you know that they need. And your past trauma stories, your experiences, your environment, the people around you, those can all create barriers to you connecting to that knowing, to connecting what your body knows, connecting to what your mind and physiology are telling you about how to mother and how to take care of that baby. And it can be so overwhelming when a baby is born to be the entire support system for another human. But here's the thing. It's hard, maybe, but it's simple. If you do nothing else, here are the things that you can do to set your baby's nervous system toward optimism, toward connection, toward strength and resilience, and build all those neural pathways that are going to set them up for life and set your connection with them for life. And it's very simple. Hold your baby as much as you can. Hold your baby skin to skin, head on your chest, breath, heartbeat, regulation together. Holding your baby is going to regulate you and your body. It's going to produce oxytocin, which is the emotional regulation hormone for women. And hearing your heartbeat, feeling your breath, being next to you is how your baby regulates their own body, regulates their internal internal systems, which are a little messy when they come out. They don't know how to do it yet. They need you, physical proximity, in order to do that. When you just hold your baby until calm inside you, inside them, you are setting yourself up for a lifetime of being able to access that as a co-regulation tool when your 5-year-old is upset, when your 10-year-old is upset, when your 15-year-old is upset. You are the safe place that they can come to and come down from whatever is going on and regulate and come to peace with you, because you're their mom and you held them when they were small and you met their needs, you anticipated their needs, and they know that you are a safe person. And the other very, very simple thing is talk to them. Your baby is developing millions of neural connections. They're figuring out what language is every time you talk to your baby, every time you look at your baby, every time you hold your baby, which you want to do. After your baby is born, all you want to do is hold your baby, unless you're fully exhausted and need a shower, which is totally okay. But these are the two things. Hold your baby, talk to your baby, the rest will follow. You'll be okay. And that's a lot. I know, that's a lot. It's overwhelming. It's exhausting. The people around you might be like, you're spoiling that baby, holding them all the time. You might need support. And that's what I'm here for at my emotionally attuned mothering place on Substack. I'm here to be that support you need that helps you trust yourself, that helps you trust your biology, that helps you trust that mothering instinct that is being birthed as you birth your baby. And I'm here to support you with research-backed practices, not traditional old wives' tales, though some of those actually research has shown have validity, but actual research-backed practices that are going to help you be the mom you want to be and help your baby thrive. So I want you to check out my next video where I'm going to share with you the 3 most important things I think you need to have in your toolkit in order to help you do that. And these are based on my decades of experience with my own babies. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I have 6 babies. I'm a doula, former childbirth educator, lactation supporter. I've had research published on programs I created to help support new mothers, documenting the positive outcomes of those programs that I created. And I've helped hundreds of moms all over the world on their journey towards being new mothers. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you the 3 things that I think you need to know based out of all that experience that are going to give you the edge, the step up, the ability to, within your own self, step into the mother you were becoming, because it's a beautiful journey. I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, but it's a beautiful journey, and I would love to support you in that. So check out that video.